What is up, Cahir Club, and welcome back to another CahirLIVE live stream. How goes it? I hope everybody has had a great week so far. Wait, yeah, great week. It's Friday. I thought it was Wednesday then. No, it's Friday, I think. It is. It's Friday. But yeah, how goes it? How goes it? Hello Felix, hello Aimwise as well, hello Brugger, hello Quagsire. Honey, wake up, Cahir is live again. That is true, I am. Hello James and hello Rob, and I hope I'm not missing anybody. But I hope everybody has had a great week so far. As I said, it is Friday, everybody loves a good bit of Friday action, hell yeah. School starting next week. That's not fun. That's not a good Friday action. Best of luck with that all the same, though. Jeremy, hello, how goes it? I hope your week's gone well. But yeah, today we're doing raids in Scarlet and Violet. I've been a bit... I think the last time we did Scarlet Violet raids was with Rillaboom, honestly, which was quite a... quite a bit ago. But yeah, today we are doing raids to prepare for Mewtwo. Of course, that's happening next week. September 1st is the Mewtwo raids, so I thought it'd be a good time to bust out the old Scarlet Violet and maybe do a bit of preparation for that, which I think could be fun. Taken, hello, fluffy wiggly ears. My ears are very fluffy. That's true. No touching. There's a lot of people here right now, so sorry if I miss any messages. Rest in peace, Bray Wyatt. Oh yeah, James mentioned that. I do not know who that is. I apologize. But rest in peace to them all the same. You're doing good. Hell yeah, glad to hear it, Rob. Yeah, no, things are doing pretty solid in this corner. As I mentioned before, I'm pretty sure I did on Wednesday, I saw my nephew. But other than that, week's been decently uneventful. A WWE wrestler. Ah, yeah, that's not good. That's not good. The teacup without handle emoticon, is that referencing the brand new Pokemon Poltergeist? I'm interested to see if Poltergeist is going to evolve. Died yesterday to a heart attack and COVID, age 36. Oh, that's not good at all. Oh shit, dude. You and your friend are meeting tomorrow to discuss the Mewtwo raid. You're hosting a meeting. I'm guessing this is a suit and tie event. You're both going to be dressed up to the nines as you enter, like, a regular meeting room with, like, one of those big whiteboards that you, like, plan on. Is that what's going to go on? I'm thinking... Okay, let's do a few raids first. But I might do some Pokemon home transferring around in a moment. Just because I don't really want to use the level 5 Mew. Now this is... Wait, no, I guess I could get one from PDSP at any point I wanted. No, we're not going to consider that. Basically, my thoughts are... I want to use one of my other Mews. Because I have a couple of others. We have Grey Matter from our BDSP playthrough who I might use. And I'm pretty sure I got one from the 2016 events as well. So I think I might try to use one of those. Because I'm going to be honest... While BDSP does give you a low-level Mew, that's like a low-level Pokemon that I could use. You know what? That's a good point. BDSP does just give you a Mew. Where is it? Where's the Mew? I've lost it. I've misplaced my Mew. This is, there's my Mewtwo. There's the Mew. Yeah, I might, look into getting a different Mew for the raids. Just because it's level 5, which means you can, like, use that in a playthrough. I don't know. It's kind of like, collectors... I don't actually know what the term for it is. But you know when you have, like, a potion in a video game, and you don't want to use it? It's kind of like that. 5-star Blissey. Alright, I wanted to check, my... What's it called? Shards. Alright, we have, like, over 100 of most of them. We have 270 bug shards and flying shards. How many steel shards do we have? Because that's going to tell me 103. Okay, it's not going to tell me anything. You only use 50 shards per type change, right? Your set is Dark type, 252 special attack, 4 speed. 252 spear? Timid. These raids are going to be awesome. Yeah, I'm looking forward to them. I hope we get more legendary raids as things go on as well, because that's a pretty cool idea. I also like how Mew's going to be buffed. I think that's a really interesting concept. For like a raid event, is giving one Pokemon an edge to kind of like encourage people to use it. Like that's a really cool little like detail that they're adding. And I hope they continue with it. Dark Terror for countering Psystrike. Oh, that's fair. I'm interested as to, like, what? It might have, like, Focus Blast, I'm guessing. I'm guessing it's gonna have, like, Focus Blast and Shadow Ball. But I guess Focus Blast won't be Stab, will it? And tanking Focus Blast would be easier than Shadow Ball. Agility. It might have Agility. I'm guessing that's not what you're referring to, though. And yeah, in other news, I'm realizing a few more harbors is going to be useful. Because the DLC is coming out soon. So I am interested in getting more Harbor Mystica to, because obviously I'll want to do a few DLC shiny hunts after the DLC's out. Instead of, like, hopping straight into, Oh, my dear Grusha. Oh, it's the 12th, right? I think it's the 17th for the DLC? Mewtwo raid's on the 1st. I think the DLC's on, like, the 17th. Focus Blast has a chance to fuck up. That's a good point. So I guess it's probably is better Dark type than, other type. Just a wild Flareon. Love Flareon. Always. If there are no Flareon fans, then I'm dead. Gonna be real. Best evolution. Arguable, but the best evolution. Common Flareon W. That is so true, actually. We need more evolutions. I don't know, I wouldn't mind us getting, like, a new Pokemon who would get more evolutions. Like, we've got, like, 8 of the fuckers. That... And counting Eevee, that's half the types. Half the types have an evolution. Okay, let's actually start doing some raids, though. Let's hop over to this one. Oh yeah, you bought Engage now. Hell yeah, I hope you enjoy it. I've been meaning to replay that, but I got distracted by Genshin. You couldn't imagine a Rock Eevee. Yeah, Rock Eevee would be weird. I don't know, it's less like that, though. I just feel like we could, well, 17 quid. How do you always find these? You have, like, an innate talent to just find things cheap. Genuinely impressed. But yeah, Engage, I'd say Engage is a pretty solid game. Unboxed game cut on eBay. Ah, fair. Still, though, that's like half price. Considering, like, a lot of English games are about £42. I don't know, I find them often, like, about 42. Sometimes up to 50. I think Tears was 50. But Tears was more expensive. Okay, where are the 5-star raids at? Where are the good raids? But yeah, I want to do a few, raids now. I'm not sure if as many people are still here, but I want to do a few raids now. In... What's it called? Blah. I'd rather do a few raids now. Yeah, no, we're not getting thoughts today. That's not allowed. Who would give thoughts? Thoughts are pointless when you think about it. Raids now, Mew building later. Because streams tend to be promoted more at the beginning, and I wanna... Okay, maybe I don't. Maybe I should just build the Mew if we're getting none of anything else. Maybe we should do a few focuses. But that won't give me herbs. Maybe I shouldn't be coming down here, actually. Because I tend to find more 5 stars up on the mountain. I'm not sure if there's, like, genuinely, like, a system for, like, where 5 stars are more likely to appear, but... Try to do Ganon on Breath of the Wild without any Divine Beasts. When Blight's head goes spin, hell yeah. Oh yeah, I hope you did well. Alright. Yeah, it's down here. I think the last was Clear Smoke. You never know if Mewtwo has nasty plot. Oh, that's a good point. I hadn't considered that. Alright. Here we go. 5-star Eevee. Is this a focus? Or is this just a 5-star Eevee? It's just a 5-star Eevee. But, it's the first 5-star we've actually found. Oh, it refreshed. It's still a 5-star. You know what? I'll take it. I didn't consider that might happen, but I guess it did. OW34YK. Alright. We're only like 10 minutes into the stream. First raid time. OW34YK. Alright, who am I using? I guess Charizard might be a shout. Where are my, like, raid Pokemon? They're in... maybe... not this box. This box. Here we go. Oh yeah, let's use Vantage. Right, hell yeah. How did dog turn into a bird? Honestly, I'm just not going to ask. Let's just roll with it. Sometimes it's better off not asking the important questions, you know? Sometimes things end better when you don't question it. And just fight the bird. Alright. Oh, I'm now realizing Groudon is a good choice. Okay, sorry. I went through, like, thinking, oh, Groudon's a funny choice because it's still weak to ice. Then I realized it's still weak to grass. Rob having chosen Groudon, of course. But, Drought will buff us, so... Shiny Groudon, yo! Oh! No fucking way! Oh my god, it's almost dead already. Are you gonna, like, buff up a shield or what? Yeah, you are. Alright. You were considering Haze with another Mon, but then you realised it clears your stats as well. Understandable. Delibird on life support, it is quite. We'll see for how much longer. Because if I dealt half of its health... Interesting. What's it called? It kind of shows the resistance of the shields. And how little that did in comparison to how much it did before. Like, I wonder how resistful the shields are. Obviously, if anybody does have any raids they want to do, feel free to drop them in chat. Okay, no things that I wanted, hubs, but we got a bottle cap, which would be useful for the Mewtwo raid. When you think about it, it all comes together. Alright. Cryogonal! Oh, you'll love to see it. Hi, buddy! I love Cryogonal. Okay. Maybe that should be a hunt I do at some point. Cryogonal hunt. Right, that's another one of these lads. Cornflake. Cornflake indeed. Alright. Cornflake's Poldean cousin. This one is a 3-star. Boo. We got a good one for a moment there. Have I ever been to just the fucking ice dildo? I'm gonna be blunt. What's up with that? What if Cryogonal had its own cereal? The issue is it's ice type. Oh, I know. I guess it could be like... You know, like those frosted wheats? I'm not sure if you guys have had those. Those used to be my shit, but I'm not really much of a cereal man these days. On your way to 6-star, got 5-star Rock Zoroark. Hell yeah, drop it. I always like saving the 6-star a little bit. You know, don't wanna instantly leap into the 6-star. IMO. But 6-star Zoroark sounds good to me. Greavard? Is that you? Yeah, Greavard. It's Greavard and then Houndstone. Dude, leave me alone. Alright. Like those trees that make smoke come out of your mouth? Vapes? Don't think you're gonna eat those. Unless I've fundamentally misunderstood how vapes work. Dry ice? Don't put that in your mouth! Do not put dry ice in your mouth. CahirLIVE top tip. Do not put dry ice in your mouth. Unless, of course, you want to go to the hospital and perhaps lose your tongue. You do love some dry ice in the morning. I mean, it would be fitting for Cryogonal, to be fair. Cryogonal is an ice type, so making cereal out of dry ice would be an interesting thing. It would be expensive. Like, Cryogonal vapes. Okay, it's fine. I'm here to scream at it. Am I going to get an opportunity to, or am I just sitting here? Nope, okay. I don't really know what's going on here, I'm going to be honest. But it's nothing good. Okay, I can't scream at it anymore. That's fine. Now realizing I maybe should have chosen someone else in this regard, but it's fine. Am I going to be allowed to do something yet, or... Dry ice is tasty. I feel like it would be one of those foods that's, like, too spicy to, like, actually taste. But instead of being too spicy, it's fucking dry ice. Alright. Zorok down. What we got? Only candies. Candies, nuts. Anyway. Let's get back to raiding. Next one's over here. And we actually finally got the TM. It was Avalanche. Which we could craft anyway, but you know. It's in my bones to collect every TM I see. It's interesting in that they've made TMs unrenewable now. That's, not unrenewable, renewable. Yeah, no, It's interesting that now they've made TMs single use again, they still have the yellow overworld sprites. Alright. What we got? 5-star Arbeliever? That thing. 5-star one of those. FX RK05. FX RK05. For a dark type Arbeliever, I guess fighting would be the best bet here, right? Or fairy. Or fighting fairy. You're in hell yeah. Alright. I tried to have 3 thoughts at once and then had none. Yeah, I believe it's cool. It's in the anime. It's already appeared in the anime, which is interesting. Because it's obviously a fully evolved Pokemon. I guess that's one of the things I'm liking about this series of the anime, Horizons that is that we're still seeing a lot of fully evolved stuff. Because it's not all based around a just regular adventure. I don't know if Journeys ended up being like this. But Horizons is. I've been enjoying Horizons a lot. A new episode was out today, actually. I need to check it. I think it was a just kind of more general episode, but... Cahir ain't multitasking, he's multi-thinking. Yeah, but I can't do that either. I can't multitask, I can't multi-think. I can do something, but multi-Cahiring, I can do that. I can be myself multiple times. Not quite sure how that works, but it certainly does. Alright. Oh wait, no, Zacian isn't fighting type, it's just fairy. Which is what I need to be. Fairy also beats Dark, but it's not fighting type. Cahir is a triplet? No. There is one of me. But I contain multitudes. Alright. Let's... play rough. Well, Pseudo and Uranium evolved, and it's interesting. I honestly can't remember the Pseudo and Uranium. Alright. Arbolive hiding her Terror side. It kind of do be. It's like, you can't see it. You can't see it. You don't know what type I am. You don't know what type I am. You can't see it. Interesting how we can actually see... Wait, can we? I'm trying to figure out if, the Zamazenta is in shield form on the field or not. Because it is on, like, the side screen. But Zacian's just kind of covering it. Other than that. Yeah, no, it's in its, like, base form. These games are so weird. Do you mind not doing that? Arbolive, can you, like, not? Mine isn't for you. Yeah, yours isn't for me. It's a weird glitch. It's an annoying one, though. Does Mew times 2 its HP stat? I have no idea. Hey, can you let me do my things before you attack me, please? Just a question. Alright. It's interesting, because although they're, like, incredibly slow at points, I do prefer Scarlet Violet raids. Scarlet Violet raids are, like, a much better... What do you mean you avoided the attack? Or a much better, and, like, smoother system, I think. Can I... Okay. No? Okay, cool, that's fine. Oh, it's already dead. Sure. Yeah, no, shit like that often happens, but, like, they're quicker than Sword and Shields. I feel like if they were, you know, a bit more polished, then they'd be a lot better. But they're not, so... Alright. Although, thinking of things introduced in Scarlet and Violet, you know Penny has that Eevee backpack? Like that fluffy Eevee backpack? It looks like they might be releasing it officially. And you'll just be able to buy the Penny Eevee backpack. Unlike... Oh my, 5-star, 6-star raids moved, hasn't it? And like... Here it is. I do not have money, but if I did, and when I do, it's going to be hard not to buy that. Because that's cool as hell. Like, I'm glad they knew they were sitting on a piggy bank on billions, trillions of dollars with that backpack and have released it. Your 6-star is a dash bar on ice? Hell yeah. Drop that code, baby. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that being released. I hope it's not a limited run, and then I won't be able to get it. That will devastate me. Well, I wonder how soft it's going to be, because it looks like it's a rather soft thing. I'm just thinking of that mostly because my cat likes sleeping on bags. Like, if there's a bag in my room, odds are cat will sleep on it. It's just how she rolls. P S P TY3. Remember, guys, no fire, please. Wait, why no fire? With the why no fire? Oh! Dash button has an ability that makes it immune to fire. Right? I think so. What if I take a fire steel type? I'll take thanks a lot. Andre, hello, how goes it? I hope your week's gone well. We are doing some raids today. In preparation for the Mewtwo raid next week. Which is gonna be hype. Koraidon's an interesting choice, Sean. It being quad weak to Dashbon's original type. But hopefully it works out. Sharply increases defense. Ugh. It's going good. Hell yeah, glad to hear. Yeah, things are going pretty solid in this corner. Had a nice chill day. And a barbecue as well, which was nice. It was funny when it immediately... Yeah, like halfway through the barbecue it just started raining. I just realized, like, that the two Sword and Shield dogs and Lycanroc, they got similar vibes. And then obviously Koraidon is also there. Alright, I was gonna say that won't do much, right? The issue is... I'm not Steel Terror type, I am Fairy. Because obviously Zacian doesn't have the Steel type of base. I'm glad they still just kept the explosion there. That pleases me. Salrock go burr, hell yeah. I might do a Duskform shiny hunt after Dunsparce. How'd you get Behemoth Blade? You can't get Bash on yours. It's kind of like how Ice Burn and Freeze Shock work on Kyurem, where you need like one move to transform into them. It's Iron Head on Zacian. I'm not sure if it's the same on Zamazenta. I'm not sure if Play Rough will do more, but I might as well try. Maybe do a little bit of praying. Alright. It might be, you'll check after this, that's fair. Yeah, no, it's a move that transforms into it. Which is an interesting mechanic. If not kind of annoying. Oh no, not my Terra Orb charge, what am I gonna do? Alright. But yeah, it's like an interesting choice of like how moves work. It makes sense because it stops, say, I didn't want to use Behemoth Blade. Because it stops obviously like base Kyurem having like those moves and stuff. Hell yeah. But I don't know, I'm just not sure about it. Especially on like Zacian and Zamazenta. Because it does kind of make it like irritating to get like the moves you need on them. Which is obviously not great. Hell yeah. You are dead. You're gone. I think. Yes. Goodbye. Alright. I find it funny how many dog Pokemon they added this generation. Like, Yeah, no herbs, but bottle caps. Yeah, no, I find it funny how many dog Pokemon they added this gen. Like, technically last gen also had a few with Yamper, and then what's it called? Both of the legendaries, all being dogs. But we've had a dog Pokemon for the past 5, maybe more. Rock-type Tauros. Water Tauros. We got GK, 9L, KM. GK, 9L, KM. Alright. For Rock-type Water Tauros, I guess a Azumarill might be a good choice. We'll find out. But yeah, we've had we've had a dog Pokemon every generation since Gen 5, unless I'm forgetting a dog Pokemon in Gen 4. In which case, since Gen 4. Which is wild. Like, I get it, dogs are popular. I'm not gonna, like, deny that. I just find it funny that it's been that consistent a thing. Like, I'm looking up dog Pokemon because I wanna get like a full thing. Dog Pokemon. Alright. This is a really dumbly made list. Dingleberry, hello, how goes it? I hope your week's gone well. We're doing raids today, for preparation for the Mewtwo raid next week. And I'm trying to figure out how many dog Pokemon there are. Riolu's like a weird fox dog thing. I'm not sure how much it counts as a dog. You're good? Hell yeah, glad to hear it. Like... Because Gramble's one. Poochiena's one. I mean, Poochiena's kind of a wolf, but we're counting wolves as dogs. Which means if I can find a missing link in Gen 4, then that's like at least since Gen 2, and then Growlithe's in Gen 1. Which means Gen 4 might be the only generation without a dog Pokemon, unless I'm entirely missing someone. Which I might be. Why am I not being allowed? Okay. Cool, that didn't do much. Alright, hopefully giving the water Pokemon a damage boost isn't a mistake. Well, that was a crit, which is a bit rude. It's got a shield up now. Ah, but that means that I won't be able to fully heal myself after a belly drum anymore. And it's got bulk up. Okay, the timer's gone, thank you. I'm no longer sure I can survive. For this many turns. Did Belly Drum fail because I'm too low on health? No. Something else failed. Oh, it tried to use Rain Dance. Oh, okay, so I die this turn. Alright. Yeah, Azumarill might not have been the call for this one. But if it wasn't, I've got a strategy. As long as everybody else in the thing has a Pokemon with Screech, what we can do is take a Iron Hands. Or honestly, we can stay with Azumarill. Am I gonna live this? Yes. But at the beginning of Scarlet and Violet, the salmon you give your ride Pokemon, they eat it like dogs. They are very dog-coded, that's true. No, never mind, we got it. Alright. Yeah, I was thinking if like, a few Screeches were given off first, we could have one-shot it, but... Alright. I mean, I guess that's a good way to endear people to a Pokemon, is like giving it dog-like qualities. Like, if you want to endear someone to an animal that they are entirely unfamiliar with, I'd say the best way of doing that is make it act kind of like a dog. Don't worry, it's close combating on you. Huh. Oh, okay, so it was lowering its defenses. Honestly, though, my issue with Bulk Up was it buffing its own attack, because it might have meant that I couldn't get a, what was it called? Belly Drum off. Which I managed to in the end, but it was close. Alright. Interesting how it was wave crashing on me. Oh, because I resist close combat, okay. Just entirely forgot to consider a large part of that. Okay. Let's continue scouting. Yeah, let's do a few more raids. And then I think as we start getting to the end of the stream, that's when I'll check in Pokemon Sword for a Mew first, I think. Because I'm pretty sure I have a level 100 one over there that'll probably have minimal EVs. Which means I can just not have to waste any rare candies on it and stuff. Which seems useful. I thought that was a Stunky, then I got baffled. What's up, kid? Drew, hello, how goes it? Can I guess your next Masudum hunt for White 2? Krogunk? Is it Krogunk? Love that guy. Whoa, Tauros. Hint, grass type. Oh. Terra Grass Krogunk. And I know what you're thinking here. Terastallization wasn't a thing in Gen 5. Well, Drew's going to transfer it to Scarlet and Violet and then change it to grass. You don't like frogs like I do, but it's Krogunk. How can you not like Krogunk? that doesn't make sense. That's a logical fallacy. You're all over Gen 5 Masuda because it works. Wait, what do you mean it works? But doesn't Masuda generally work? Alright. You can use the daycare nurse and join Avenue, which helps hatch too. Huh. That's a good few. That's fair. I mean, maybe you should start working on that chart. Because if you're going to be hunting for a while in, what's it called? Oh, wait, no, you've not beat... Wait, no, you said you got Latias, right? Sorry, I saw you said Mono, but... Fire Torkoal? No, what are you? Carcoal's the middle evolution. 3R-L-O-N-D. 3R-L-O-N-D. The hell is this thing? It still takes full... Oh, wait, no, I won't have that ability. Grass type. Oh! Lilligant. Petlil. You know, another really good Pokemon from Gen 5. No. Courtney? Am I going to be here listing grass types for the next 10 minutes? It's not a Gen 5 Pokemon. Okay. I'll do one more guess. But, I'm only going to do one more guess. Grass types in Gen 5 that aren't from Gen 5. Fermantis in Black and White 2. It's a Gen 2. Okay. Hoppip. Oh, that's a good guess. I second Hoppip. Mostly because I can't think of any other Gen 2 grass types for like some reason. I don't know why. There definitely are other Gen 2 grass types. My brain just a bit empty at the moment. Nope, he's grass flying. Which is grass type. Anyway, as I said, that's my last guess. Alright. Wait, Groudon and Kyogre. Hint starter. Okay, Chikorita then. Which... kind of the only other option. Imagine saying don't like frogs and then shiny hunting for Chikorita. Is that in my mouth? Or did I just drink something? Okay. Just a very random weather event there for a bit. Okay, it's already defending itself. Alright. I became weak. What does that mean? I'm weak to fire-type moves. Did my belly drum not work? Wait, but I'm now weak to fire attack, which means they're doing neutral damage? Okay. There we go. Alright. Making fun of from a pseudo-method Chikorita you feel abused? Hey. No, I'm not making fun of you from a pseudo-method, just Chikorita. Don't mince my words. Right, the lack of drizzle isn't great. Alright. What? No, I'm not fast enough. Alright. This is gonna take a bit. This fight specifically? I think it's almost over. As long as I don't... Oh wait, no, it's using Fire Blast on specifically Kyogre. Alright. No, yours? Arthur, what raid are you doing? I am... Oh. Did you see how little... I literally have 1 hit point! I ended that on 1 hit point! Okay, I was gonna say it's not still alive, is it? It's not, it's not, it's not. Surely Swords Dance are competitive. Hell yeah. Yeah, best of luck. I hope you get it quick. We have gotten like 4 bottle caps. This stream? No herbs. Just bottle caps. Our Mew is going to have so many IVs. We're going to get no shinies, though. Boom. Rhymed it. What the fuck is this hill doing? Like, the way the terrain, like... I guess it only did it once. I was just paying attention too much to the grass. Alright. He would be happy for me if it was Toadstool or Cyndaquil, but since it's Chikorita, it's sus. No. No, it's... Any Gen 2 starter is a red flag. Alright. There's fairy on that island over there. Alright. Pooh, Cyndaquil is the baby. Sure. Of course. Yeah, definitely. Of course it is. Oh, what the fuck? Got 5-star green fire? Hell yeah. Drop that code. Yo, it's a Crabominable! Love that guy. Don't do it, don't do it. Do not chase me down, do not chase me down. Oh, it's chasing me down. He's chasing me down, alright. Look, I'm terrified, dude. That's horrifying. Look at how he's chasing me down. He's gonna get me. He's gonna get me, man. I love Crabominable. I'm glad they let you evolve it sooner in Ultra Sun and Moon. You know, in comparison to when it evolves in Sun and Moon, which is, I think, about the end of the game. For whatever reason. What is it in this one? Ice Stone? Oh yeah, 8G DX W8. 8G DX W8. For the Fire Greedent. Pomegranate. Pomegranate is getting used today. It is a pomegranate day. Love a good pomegranate. Alright. You know, it's funny how Azumarill is genuinely one of the best, like, raid Pokemon, other than, like, Goldengo, who hasn't seen much use today on the contrast. Surprising. Sad I never got the shiny, though. Alright. Although I still see some people still hunting for the shiny Goldengo today. Like, they won't be able to compete in the Mewtwo raids if they want that Goldengo. Alright. Bling. I wonder when raid Pokemon are calculated to be shiny. Uh-oh. You're going for the shiny living dex? Hell yeah, best of luck. Is that an auto? It might be. We'll find out. I did not do much. But it got me to full health, okay. Restored a little HP. You need one Narcly left for that line. Hell yeah. Yeah, but best of luck going for that. The living dex is like always a cool goal. I've thought about doing living dexes at like multiple points, but I don't know, I've never really like gotten to the point where I'm ready to like commit to that. Although I guess these days it might be like a good bet. Oh, if I have my stat changes nullified? Yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll do one day, but obviously I've got the tail whip. Oh. The Minchino and Dunsparce hunts. Is what I've got. Alright. It's hard trust. You need the past Paradox Pokemon to drop Violet in the future. Oh, that's a fair point. Isn't there like a glitch to get multiplayer in Area 0? Did I get shunted all the way into the yellow there, or...? This might not end well for me. Okay, now I'm still alive for now. At least every several turns it has done 30 damage to you. Before the team heal. Yeah, no, my issue is I'm a bit squishier than a Giratina. I don't think it's a glitch. I don't know, I always thought it was. Because there's no Pokemon Center in there. And it blocks you from doing it, right? I don't know, maybe I'm just unaware. But, just thought it was funny. I mean, I'm not slating you for taking it in. Satan versus Squirrel is an age-old battle. But, what's it called? I was just saying that I'm a little bit squidgier. Nope. Are you good? I really wish I could have gotten a picture of it with its mouth that agape in the water like that. It looked like it was drowning. Alright. This should be a good area to start. Never mind. I was gonna say this should be a good area to look for raids in, but then this entire area is completely devoid of raids. So I guess that's not the case. It's actually the opposite of the case. Hello? You're fighting me. You're like 15 feet away from me. Which is ironic, because I think he only has arms. The age-old... Is that Dog Trio shiny? I like examine every Tauros I see. Just to make sure. Alright. I'm gonna be interested with the DLC. Because I'm interested to see if the open world is so large because they're gonna put both DLC areas, like, in the same world, and they're scared of them being visible. Because I'm not sure if you've heard, but the Scarlet and Violet world is, like, ginormous, and that's apparently one of the bigger issues. Is, like, it's constantly rendering the sea. Ooh, Ghost Hounding. Which stretches out for, like, the size of our Minecraft world. Right, 8Q, L6, 5B. 8Q, L6, 5B. 5-star normal Glimmerer? Hell yeah, we'll do that after then. Alright, this is a ghost type. Houndoom. So... I can only really think of Cruff, the Annihilate. Alright. Right now you only have Shiny Iron Thorns and Sandy Shocks. I mean, that's still 2 out of, what is it, 14? I wonder if we'll be able to get Shiny, if we'll be able to Shiny Hunt, sorry, the, Paradox forms of the Swords of Justice and of the Legendary Beasts. Also enhanced Roaring Moon. Well, that's 4 then. That's a lot better. Roaring Moon's got a really nice shiny. I mean, I guess it's just, the same as, like, Salamance's, but it's still cool. Alright. I'll wait until, like, 1 minute 30 to see if anyone else is joining. Don't want to cut anyone out. Alright, I'll start. But yeah, I guess it depends how you encounter them, if they're, like, static or not. I feel like the fact they gave us Walking Wake and Iron Leaves in raids says maybe they will just be available in the DLC somewhere. To be fair, it'd be a pretty nice surprise if they just turned around and, like, let you explore, like, new areas in Area 0. Like, if they just had, like, a secret bunch of areas in Area 0 that they, like, kept secret. Well, that's just a bit mean, isn't it? I mean, I'm sure we're gonna get, some kind of explanation for the weird markings in that one cave. Are you not gonna deploy a shield, bud? There we go. A bit too late, I'll be honest. But... you do that, bud. I'll be interested to see how much longer you last, however. It did not. Ouch. It got one last bite on me, like a bite in a zombie movie. Alright. It's right that it's almost the end of August. It's exciting though, because there's a lot of good stuff at the end of August this year. Which is surprising. Like, they've like loaded the end of August with like a bunch of cool things. We've obviously got the live action One Piece adaptation. I've not read the manga, but I might check that out. Unless, like, a bunch of people are calling it, like, absolute dog water. But maybe even if people do, just because it looks like it's got a lot of passion behind it, you know? Like, it looks like the people working on it really cared about it. So I might actually give it a watch. I guess that's one of the reasons they made it, though, was to give people another entrance into One Piece who may be daunted by the size of the anime or manga. MDL DLF. Normal Glimora. We'll go with Koraidon. You don't know where sells manga. I mean, I know here in the UK, Waterstones now has like a manga section. And quite a growing one as well. Like, I feel like every time I go to Waterstones and, like, see the manga section, it's larger than the last time I went. It's crazy. It's cool, though. I've still not picked up any more manga from those areas, though. But obviously, if you're not in the UK, then I can't really direct you anywhere. But I feel like a lot of bookstores are probably starting to carry manga nowadays, because it's just becoming a bigger thing. The issue is I just find it a lot easier to read online. And I'm not really keeping up with many manga at the moment either. The main ones I'm actually keeping up with right now are like Chainsaw Man and JoJo's. I know, I've got really niche interests. The things I read are really, really niche and unheard of. You've got a dedicated shop here called Forbidden Planet. It sells manga and figures. Oh, I think I've heard of that place. I don't know, the name rings a bell. Maybe I'm incorrect and I'm just thinking of something else, but... But yeah, there are obviously like a lot of dedicated places nowadays as well. Oh, it's dead. If you haven't seen Chainsaw Man yet, it's really good, honestly. And although, I feel like at the moment, I'd more recommend reading the manga. Like, the anime's fire, but it takes a while to get, like, into the best stuff of Chainsaw Man, I think. While the first arc is solid, it's very, like... It's a lot more by the books. And it's only as it actually gets on that I'd say Chainsaw Man gets a lot more interesting. Like, I left the anime feeling good about it. Because there's clearly a lot of, like, passion and effort poured into it. But, what's it called? Brain. But I feel like it, like, actually becomes what people are hyping it up to be more or less soon after Season 1 ends. That doesn't mean that the anime's, like, bad, though. Again, like, the anime's really good, it's just I don't think it's a standout, is the issue. It's a standout in the effort put into it, but it's not a standout in terms of story yet. Like, the story is solid. It lays a good foundation and a good groundwork. You can see exactly what it's going to become in that, in the 12 episodes it's been given. But if you don't know what it's going to become, I could understand like a lot of people were kind of underwhelmed, and I understand why. Alright, yeah. 6KK JJC. But Chainsaw Man's really good. Genuinely, like, one of the better pieces of media I've been reading lately. Right, this is a ghost-type Dragapult. Do I have any built dark types? I don't think I do. Let's go to Craft and hope for the best, I guess? You know what? No, I'll take a buff Pokemon. I'll see what everyone else is taking, but I'll probably take Koraidon for now. Alright, no, if people are taking Judgment, then I'll take Quagsire. Alright. Got to go, man. Have a great day and a great time. Understandable, Andrea. I hope you have a great rest of your day yourself. And best of luck with your living decks. But yeah, other than the One Piece live-action adaptation, which I'm definitely going to keep an eye on the reviews for when it drops, what I probably won't keep an eye on the reviews of is Fiona and Cake. I think I'm just going to hop right into that. Because it's more Adventure Time. I'm interested to see what Adventure Time's going to do with a more serialized format as well, because it looks like that's going to be what we're getting. It's like a proper through line to its narrative, which the original never really had. I don't think that's to its like any negative to it though. Honestly, I think it's a shame like less anime and more standalone these days. It feels like with the dawn of like streaming services and being able to watch things on demand whenever you want, they kind of got rid of the idea that TV shows could be like entirely unlinked. And just kind of have each episode be self-contained. Which I think's a shame. But yeah, I'm looking forward to more Adventure Time. Did that not drop its stats? Have I made a miscalculation, perhaps? Does Dragapult have Clear Body? I'm starting to think it has Clear Body. And I've taken the wrong Pokemon for the job. I guess it has Clear Body, then Earth Power will still affect it. Because in that case it can't have Levitate. Alright. Ooh. I like how it got rid of my health bar after the attack collided, as if I'm just not allowed to see what happened. Like, no, you do not have the privilege to see your health right now. You're not allowed. Alright, looks like we're on the end of this slope, though, despite my blunders. It seems everyone else has prepared nicely for this one. Alright. That was a specific vibe there, and I just couldn't bring myself to interrupt it. Just the 2 bottle caps. This game can give us 2 bottle caps, but not one shiny. Not one shiny. Not one herb. No herbs. No herbs. No herbs. Herbalist. No herbs. No herbs. No herbs. You just keep Arceus in dark form. Don't have much for dark types built. That's fair. I don't have an Arceus in my Scarlet Violet save at the moment. I think I need to, like, spend a day. It won't even take a day, honestly. But, getting all my Pokemon built and readied. Poison Galley. It's always this area that has, like, the most 5-star raids. It's weird. Alright, T1, SQ, S7. T1, SQ, S7. For Poison Gallade, I guess Psychics would be a good bet here, right? Huh. I might see what everybody else takes and maybe take a more support-based Pokemon, though. But yeah, I feel like I need to just take a day and, like, do a bunch of transferring. Because there's a lot of transferring I need to do. Now Bank's free. I might transfer all of, like, the Pokemon I got in, like, in Gen 4 since my last home subscription ran out. All up into Scarlet Violet. Or the ones I can. And then additionally, I have a bunch of Pokemon locked in home at the moment, which I can then transfer over to Scarlet Violet if I'm allowed to. If, like... Because it's basically just a bunch of Pokemon who haven't been in the game since the DLC. Or since Sword and Shield's DLC. And with 600 Pokemon in Sword and Shield, 400 in Scarlet Violet, I'm guessing there's no more than, like, 200 overlap. Although I guess that doesn't account for, like, the 100 new Pokemon in Scarlet Violet. Maybe, like, 100, 150 overlap, then. I'm happy we're getting, like, another big Pokedex, honestly. You know what, I'm just gonna go slow brew. Yeah, I'm happy we're getting another big Pokedex. We got another big Pokedex, and it's continuing to, like, be expanded upon. It's wild, though, how... It's Gen 8 who's getting all the new shit, which is surprising to me. Like... I don't know, I feel like we just haven't gotten enough new shit from Gens, like... At this point, it's just 6 and 7, I'm gonna be real. Like, Gen 5 has been getting stuff since Gen 8. Gen 8 rolled around, and they gave just so much to Gen 5. We got Runegregus, we got Galarian Stunfisk, we got Hisuian Bravery, we got Hisuian Avalugg. Like, they gave a bunch of new forms and new shit to Gen 5. But Gen 6 and 7 still don't have much new stuff. I'm pretty sure the only new form from Gen 6 and 7 is Goodra. Hisuian Goodra. Who is cool. Don't get me wrong. Do not misinterpret me. But I want more. I didn't even get to, like, do my thing today. I did not. That's crazy. But yeah, I feel like we could get more forms for Gen 6 and 7 Pokemon. Would like to see it. Like, I could imagine, what was it called? Like another Pangoro. Either evolution or, like, alternate evolution. That could be cool. Maybe a Convergent form of Honedge that's like a Lance. Or a Katana. Or something like that, you know? And then we could have our first Convergent form that's like final thing is something entirely different. Because so far it's always been they've evolved into Pokemon that mimic the Pokemon as well. But it could be cool if we got like one that doesn't. Like has a final form that doesn't mimic the originals. Or I guess maybe it could mimic it just so we could get another stance change Pokemon. I feel like Howlucha would get a cool evolution as well. Like, Howlucha's, like, good as it is. Don't get me wrong, I like Howlucha. But I feel like a Howlucha evolution would go hard. To be fair, though, we haven't got many Gen 5 Pokemon with evolutions yet, either. Which is why it surprises me we've already got two Gen 8 a Gen 8 Pokemon who's been given an evolution when previously it didn't have one, and then another one who's been given an alternate evolution. I'm pretty sure Applin's now one of the Pokemon with one of the most amounts of evolutions as well at this point because of that. What other Pokemon have, like, more than 2 evolutions? Ice Scyther. To make up for the lack of Rainer a little bit. Okay, that's L1, FN, 6-4. L1, FN, 6-4. Eevee. I'm gonna be honest, like, in my head I'd clarified that Eevee was also exempt from being an answer. But I just kind of forgot to make it exempt from being an answer. Like... What? There aren't any other Pokemon with more than 3 evolutions, are there? With 3 or more evolutions, that is. There are a bunch with, like, 2 and stuff, but none with 3. Which is whack. Don't get me wrong, I like it. I think it's cool. But... it just surprises me. Oh, Rainer versus Rainer fight, yo. So it's interesting that Applin's been another Pokemon to get a 3rd evolution. What other Gen 7 Pokemon do I think should get evolutions? To be fair, there are a lot of, like, weirdly single-stage Gen 7 Pokemon. Like, I feel like there are a lot of Gen 7 Pokemon who could do with the Gen 2 treatment where they get evolution. Shit like Komala. I feel like Komala could do with a, with an evolution. Oricorio feels too gimmick-based. I feel like Ribombee could get an evolution, right? Like... The thing is a lot of Gen 7 Pokemon are, like, very heavily gimmick-based. Like, Wishy-Washy and Oricorio aren't going to get new evolutions, and nor's like Minior. Like, they're all single-stage Pokemon, but, like, they rely too heavily on the fact that they have a gimmick going on. Which means an evolution, I'd say, is off the table. Oh, maybe I should have healed then. I was too busy just pressing the A button to notice everybody is, like, on life support right now. Alright. Everyone's on life support, but also it's dead, so it's fine. I guess Broxish could feasibly get an evolution. Honestly, Broxish could get a pre-evolution. Pyukumuku could get an evolution. Although Pyukumuku is a bit too defense-based as a Pokemon. Like, Pyukumuku doesn't actually have much offensive capability, it's just kind of meant to not be. Drampar. I feel like Drampar's another Pokemon who ought to get a pre-evolution, honestly. I can see Drampar evolving as much as getting, like, a smaller version. Same with Turtonator. I feel like both of those could be good candidates to get, like, baby Pokemon. I feel like Mudsdale could get a new, could get a regional variant or a convergent form. Drampus stats are pretty horrid though. Have you seen them? I have not, honestly. I didn't realize they were bad. I'm more, like, talking about vibes, though, to be fair. Like, I'm not really talking stats, I'm talking, like, how they look. I don't know, like, yeah, I couldn't really see Drampar evolving. Like, stats aside, its vibes, I don't really think it has much evolution material. 5-star Ice Volcarona. Do I have any Flash Fire Pokemon? 2Y LC 9C. 2Y LC 9C. Doesn't you have Flash Fire, right? Yeah. Good special attack and defense, but can't take a hit and has like 35 speed. Ah, fair. Yeah, that's a shame. I'm gonna look at the Gen 7 Pokedex and just say which Pokemon I think should get evolutions. Pokemon! Gen 7 Pokemon. Alright. Alright, in terms of new evolutions, I feel like Gumshoes could be like one of those Pokemon that gets a regional variant and an evolution, like Obstagoon. Ribombee I've already said. Toxapex does well enough. There are a lot of two-stage Pokemon, that's what I'm remembering. Araquanid would get could be like an interesting Pokemon to get an evolution, but I'm not really sure what it would evolve into. Beware's kind of at the end of its thing as well. Turtonator I've already said. Could be Captain Trump. It could be his mugshot. Delmise I feel like is another Pokemon. Delmise could get an evolution where it possesses like the whole ship instead. Like imagine like it's like a ship like covered in moss. That could be cool as hell. Okay, yeah, we're already at the Ultra Beasts is the issue. Titanical. Oh wait, no. Oh no. But yeah, other than that, I'm not really sure what evolutions could be given. I could see like an Oranguru and Passimian baby Pokemon that links them together more. Kind of like what Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan got. Wait, I just realised we should probably Metal Sound. That works too. Comfey could get an evolution, actually. I feel like Convergent forms would be the best thing for Gen 7, though. Like, I'd really like to see Convergent Ultra Beasts. I'm not sure how that would work entirely. Maybe that's a bad idea. But I think Convergent Ultra Beasts could be a cool thing, you know? Has the music paused? It had, but it was also the one song that I always think is paused, so that's fine. But yeah, just Pokemon that look like Ultra Beasts but aren't. I think could be just a really cool idea. You got a moth in your room? Dude, there have been so... It's moth season. Moth season has occurred. There are so many moths around at the moment, I swear. I'm not sure if anyone else is suffering from this, but my house has been full of moths the past week. Like, genuinely so many of them. It's wild. I hate how accidentally clicking R to terrestrialize just kind of brings up a message which slows down the pace of the fight. Anyway, yeah, way too many moths as a player. Not really sure where they're all coming from either. Well, I guess just moth caterpillars. Are they just called caterpillars for moths? I feel like they are. Anyway, yeah, just a bunch of moths. Moths are... I feel bad for moths, because moths used to know what was going on. And in fact, some of them still do know what's going on. But the issue is like, in an urban environment, they do not camouflage. Like, a moth on your, like, painted blue wall doesn't blend in. It's just sitting there begging for, like, no predators to eat it. But, like, my guy is very visible. It's lucky I don't go around my house eating all the moths in it. Because if I did do that, they would all... They'd all be dead. They'd all be eaten, you know? Because, like, they're really easy to see. So, like, if hypothetically, in a hypothetical scenario, I ate the moths in my house... Which is a hypothetical, by the way. Like, they wouldn't stand a chance. The powder texture isn't nice in your mouth. Alright, let's climb this wall. What the fuck even are these shadows from? Are they from the buildings over there? Those are not tall enough to make these shadows specifically. Did they make the hub? Did they make the drop rates for Herbers like non-existent or something? I'm feeling that. Like, we've got none. I feel like we're just getting unlucky, honestly. I feel like it's just one of those days where, like, luck is non-existent. Because, to be fair, we only tend to get, like, 2 or 3 per stream. Alright, what's this? Cool stuff. Ghost Glamora? Hell yeah, drop that code. You're getting a lot of Glamora today. I hope in whatever game comes next, there's more, like, mystical areas. I'm never sure if I actually talked about this on stream, but, like... I've been playing Genshin again recently, I know, shock horror, how could I? But, like, there's a lot of magic in the Genshin Impact world, which I enjoy, you know? And I don't mean just, like, magic in the sense of magic and alchemy and stuff like that that's in it. I mean, like, explicitly magical areas, you know? Like, as you, like, walk around, like, to that, like, there are so many areas just filled with magic and whimsy. It's so cool. Like, say what you will in, like, any other aspect about Genshin, about the waifu bait, about the, like, monetization model, whatever. But its world is well constructed and is really fun to explore. Because there's always something cool, like, under every rock. Every new expansion gives some really cool new area. Like, the way the chasm is shaped, just kind of leaves you in awe. It's so cool. Like, especially when you're, like, across the other side of the map and you can still see these really cool areas just in the distance. It's whack. And I hope Pokemon does that more. I feel like it's not going to. I don't know, maybe I'm just misunderstanding, like, what Pokemon is meant to represent and be as a franchise, but there aren't that many mystical areas in Pokemon, and there haven't really ever been. Like, the most mystical areas are shit like Area Zero and the Distortion World, you know? And, like, they've dabbled, to be fair. Like, to give them some credit, there has been some dabbling. Like, what's it called? I had, like, multiple examples and have proceeded to forget them. Reflection Cave in X and Y is a big one. I swear I had another example. Meteor Falls is kind of... Meteor Falls has a nice vibe, but I'm not sure how magical I'd call it. Like, it's a cool and standout area. You think, like, Sinja Ruins is pretty damn magical. Yeah, but I don't know, like... Temples kind of all have, like, a sense of mysticality to them. Like, that's just kind of, like, what old ruins do. My issue with well, no, it's not an explicit issue with Sinja Ruins. I just don't think Sinja Ruins ends up standing out, because it's not a place in the environment, you know? Like, I feel like ruins and temples, while they're cool and can help, like, make a world more interesting, and I fundamentally believe they do help make worlds more interesting, I also think that... I don't know, I feel like they're not as world-making. They're lore-making, don't get me wrong. Like, ruins can, like, add a lot of lore to a place. But I feel like they're not world-defining in the same way that something like that giant sandstorm reaching into the sky is. And even then, I feel like some ruins are done better than others. Like, Sinja Ruins is cool, but it's not really awe-inspiring in, like, except for the event that explicitly takes place there of like the forging of a new life. But that's more Arceus and Pokemon than the ruins themselves. Because like in Genshin, on the horizon of Sumeru, you can see this giant like force of red leaking into the sky, and it turns out there's this like giant pyramid with like another pyramid on top of it, and that's kind of leaving that effect, and that's awe-inspiring. I feel like the Spear Pillar in Legends Arceus kind of fits into that category though, and honestly, so does Snowpoint Temple because it takes up so much of the horizon. I feel like Sinjo Ruins aren't awe-inspiring in themselves. They're awe-inspiring in what happens in them. I don't know, I'm aware it's very hard to get across exactly what I mean. Like, most people don't seem to, like, get what I'm talking about. Like, I don't know, I just wish there was more magic in the Pokemon world itself. Okay. Like, Pokemon are said to be such powerful creatures. Gyarados has leveled towns and whatnot. Imagine if we saw more evidence of that in the environments. Instead of it just being like, oh, it's a cave. Yeah, I see it still. Arceus causing a nuclear explosion and creating a baby god is fucking cool. It's cool in, like, what it is. Like, I'm not saying it isn't cool. Like, Arceus creating an explosion and, like, the baby and that trippy-ass slideshow they show you, those are all really cool, but I don't think there's much magic in the place. When it rains, it pours. You love to see it. You love to see it. But yeah, but like Sinjo Ruins, like itself, is like cool, but I don't know. I feel like it's not the kind of awe-inspiring location that I'd like to see. I just feel like a lot of fantasy worlds are too content in just being Earth, but there's magic there, instead of being their own place affected by the magic of the world, if that makes sense. Like, I'd say Genshin Impact is one of the better open world games in terms of, like, how much sheer magic... Dragon Gardevoir? How much sheer magic there is in its world itself. I'd say, like, comparable to, like, Xenoblade, for example. I've not played Xenoblade 3. Alright, we got HYC2KQ. HYC2KQ for the Dragon Gardevoir. Guess a fairy type's going to be a good one for that. But yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is the only one that I've, like, actually played. But basically, in Chronicles 2, everyone lives on, like, a giant animal, and there are multiple giant animals that have, like, their very own ecosystems living on them. And, that's what, like, makes them varied in that way. And then they each have, like, their own lore behind them and stuff. And I think that's a really cool idea. And, like, especially when they kind of, like, take it to its extremes, like, places like, the second Titan you visit is a place called Uriah. With, like, these giant orange trees and, like, orange grass. And there's, like, marshland down below. And then sometimes it'll just, like, almost rain petals down onto the ground. and they're like luminescent orange petals. It's a really cool place. Especially like because it's inside the animal instead, which means it's basically all in one giant cave. Like, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is a really magical world. I love it a lot. I just... Like, because Zelda as well, I feel like... Breath of the Wild didn't do it well. I think Tears of the Kingdom did it better. But Breath of the Wild, I don't think... My issues with grounded fantasy, I think. Like, to be fair, I love Breath of the Wild's world, and Tears of the Kingdoms as well. Like, I'd still say those remain some of my favourite games, just because of the mechanics and combat and the exploration and stuff, and like... Probably not a good call, but you wanted to flex. Alpharad is a shiny. Yes. Understandable. Alright. Yeah, I think we'll go back to Dynamax Adventures once September gets underway. Although, I guess we might only have like one Dynamax Adventure. Maybe I should do Mario Kart Monday that week, actually, because now I think about it, I think time's going to be very taken up by the DLC, and I'm going to want to do a few DLC raids to profit off the fact that the DLC's dropped. Because a bunch of people are going to be playing the game and doing raids again. I think I might do long... Have I already said this? I might do longer streams. But I'm not going to do another Pokemarathon for the Scarlet and Violet DLC like I did with the main games. Honestly, I'm not sure if I'll do another Pokemarathon for even, like, the next main series games. Because while I like it as a vibe, and while I'll definitely do longer streams for the games, part of me wants to, like, actually... Oh, no brain. That's fine. Yeah, no, I'd rather save the games more, I think. I might try to, like, spread it out over a week rather than do it in, like, a weekend. But we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling when the game's released. Maybe I'll be too excited for them. Because I feel like that happens to me often. Is next week you're doing Mewtwo? You're possibly not going to be around as much the following 2 weeks. Oh yeah, your holiday. I mean, yeah, because it's releasing on the 1st, so I thought it might be, like, a good time to do it. Because I'll be, like, riding that hype wave of Mewtwo. I'm not even sure how long it's going to last. I think it's... Oh, yeah, no, it's up until the thing. Are you still alive, or are you just attacking me as, like, one final gambit? I think you're doing one final gambit. Alright. Do not catch. That's cool. You'll be there the 1st, so if you... Okay, cool. You want it. That's understandable. No, yeah, it's the 1st. Which is nice, because that's Friday. Which is my normal stream day when I do stuff like this, so... Alright, what time are we at? We're at 9:30. Alright, I'm going to investigate this normal raid, and if anybody has another raid first, feel free to drop it in chat, and I'll do that instead. But I think after this one, whether it is or not, I'm going to start building my Mew. I'm going to pull out Sword and Shield, because I'm pretty sure I have a Mew in Sword and Shield. So seems to me like a good one to yoink Oh, you're slacking, not a raid. I don't think you've got much left. Yeah, no, I don't either. Can I actually run from this, or am I not allowed to until I knock it out? Do we know if there are going to be terrestrialized Pokemon in the wild of, what was it called? Oh, we can see under the ground. Yeah, do we know if there are going to be, terrestrialized Pokemon in the wild of, the DLC? Yeah, it should be. Arthur. Was just wondering, because it's not in Paldea. So I'm interested to see what this new region's going to have to do with terrestrialization, because it's very clearly based on a place in Japan. Alright. I don't think it's going to reveal anything to Doxy if I just go into home. So I'm just going to go into home. You got King Gambit finally, hell yeah, welcome to the stream, Felix. I hope your week has gone well so far. Well, you were here earlier, but I don't think I got to ask you how your week had gone then. Yeah, we're doing raids today, but I'm building Mew, so I'm going to try and yoink a Mew from another game to use. Not too good, but it is what it is. Oh, that's a shame. Hopefully your weekend makes up for it. No. Why are we doing a system update now? Alright. I mean, you'd imagine so. I don't think it would be that far gone from what we got. That's fair, that's a good point. Why are you saving the one that's free? Because it's level 5. And I get, like, weird about using low-level legendaries, because I'm like, what if I could use them in a playthrough at a later date? And I know I could probably just get one from Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, but I'm being awkward. Now it's just most of the Paradox legendaries, Armarouge, Goldengo, and Skrelp. Skrelp is such an interesting member of that group. Do you have Nintendo? Yeah, you do have Nintendo Online, don't you? There are a decent amount of Armarouge raids, so maybe try to join an Armarouge raid at some point. Like, just check every now and again. Do they give you on each new run at BDSP? I think it's linked to save files, so I'd assume so. Alright, that's Gigantamax. I'm gonna pause my music because the home music's also playing over this. Okay, we got Marshadow, we got the legendary birds. Ah, there it is. Should I take any more Pokemon across, I guess is the question. I'm gonna yoink my Urshifu. I named it Po. And Eternatus. Just because I can. Oh, this is from the Krogunk hunt. Right. I'm looking forward to being able to bring across my Primarina from Sun and Moon. Friend said he can trade you a Skrelp holding the auspicious armor. Hell yeah. Any shinies I want to take across while I'm here? Not. Oh, I should probably take across my Dragapult. And yeah, I'll take my Lycanroc as well while I'm here. Oh, and my Blissey. You know what? I'll take my Blissey. Alright. Squishmallow, hello, welcome back! Yeah, I'm just about to build my Mew for the Mewtwo raids. I think aim-wise was onto something with Dark type, honestly. Because I'm gonna want Dark. I have been wondering, if I just click on this... That works? I can do that? I didn't even know you could just do that. God damn. It's interesting how much Poldean Tauros in the box, its shiny looks good, you know? But like in-game, it's just such a bad shiny. It's probably just going to be the bet. Oh, you just remembered you can get a second Mew? Oh. Do you... Wait. I know you got Shield, but did you get Scarlet? No, not this level 75 in DD I don't actually care about. You're not going away. I'm just going to shove these guys in like whatever hole I can fit them. Okay. Yeah, 25 quid. Oh yeah, I think I remember you telling me this now. You're just a great bargain hunter. You could go on like one of those like bargain TV shows. Alright, so I could have just done that the whole time instead of having to take Sword out, but sure. Alright. Let's get Scarlet back in. I need to start the music again. Good, it was about to pause itself as well, so I guess I paused it at a good time. Alright. Weird thing is my mum and my sister are gonna be on Bargain Hunt soon. Oh hell yeah, I hope it goes well for them. I don't actually know if Bargain Hunt's a competition or not, but... That's exciting. TV show. Yeah, no, I know it's a TV show, but I couldn't remember if like it was like a competition to see who could bargain the most hunts. But they filmed it already. Did they win? Spoil it. Spoil it. I'm gonna leak it on the Bargain Hunt Reddit. Yes, it's 2 teams. Hell yeah. I'm glad we got our Bargain Hunt aficionado in here. Thank you, Felix. You don't know? Did they not tell you? Did they have to sign an NDA? Alright. Or did you have to sign an NDA and you do know? Conspiracy. Alright, let's go over to elsewhere. Are those types of shows, loved having those types of shows in the background when you were revising. Ah, that's understandable. They did sign one. I don't know, like, if I got, like, stuff like that, I'd probably... What's it called? I'd tell people, like, close to me and be like, you gotta keep the secret, or I'm gonna get in trouble. I'll be fired. Alright. So Mew, I'm guessing it's just gonna be Psychic Paratype. Yep, okay. Switch Graph View. Does that mean I've already EV trained it? Like, is that already EV trained? Does that mean it's like got max EV? I guess I can just check in other ways, can't I? Hi, you're back. You just came back with your snack. Understandable. What you get? What's your snack? Yes. Ah, shit. That's not great. Well, I mean, I guess it's not bad because I've gone special attack and speed. So, like, could be worse. Maybe special defense would have been better. Gonna be honest. It's minus special attack plus special defense. aim-wise was saying Jolly. But let's go with... Speed stat minus... Okay, yeah, Jolly's not what I want. Let's go Timid. Probably got enough berries to get it down, do I? Oh my god! What?! How do I have this amount? And why are tomato berries the one I have the least of? Got fries, hell yeah. I'm guessing they just come from raids. Like, the amount I've got, that's gotta be raids. Right, yeah, let's go with zinc, I think. They come from picnics. They do? How do you get them from picnics? Yeah, we're getting lots of Pondu today. Okay. It's not picnics. It's the other thing. Alright. So, max special defense now. Pokemon picked them up. Yeah, but Rob's saying it's raids. Do you have to talk to them, or do they just pick them up in the background? Because I have not been, like, interacting with my Pokemon in picnics. Right, let's get this guy bottle caps. Alright. Just get it 6 IV, might as well. Interaction. Then yeah, I don't... They're from, Remember, if it side strikes, it's targeting defense. Better to go into HP. I mean, yeah, but I'm going to be Dark Terror, so... Oh, but that's 3 turns without that, I guess. Maybe I should have gone into HP. Oh, I've got some defense and attack ones as well, okay. I'm going to want to reduce those anyway. How many of the... What's it called? Do I have? Oh, I have enough grappa berries, okay. Alright. An attack. Alright. Have some calcium, so let's get you calciumed up. Alright. Should I be putting salt and pepper in your ketchup and dipping your fries in it? Honestly, I'm more of a mayo guy. I like mayo more. All the same, though, I do not do it like that. What's it called? I just salt the fries. No, I don't really pepper them, though. I salt them, but I don't pepper. Alright, let's do, like, a final bit in speed, I guess. And now what are your stats? Okay, HP and special attack maxed out. And a bit in speed. Should be none in anything else. Alright, let's get minus... Yeah, let's... I swear I changed your nature. So plus special attack. Anyway. I guess I didn't do it at the last second. Alright, where are the nature mints? Okay. I'm gonna want modest, I think. Yeah. Do not care for attack stat. You're thinking you'll go support for your build. That's fair. I mean, like, odds are we'll be playing together most of the time, so... Alright. Light Screen, Amnesia, Life Dew, and Shadow Ball. That sounds like a good bet. I'll probably go for a more offensive build. I guess Nasty Plot would be a good bet. Oh! Doesn't Snarl... Okay, Snarl. Are we playing together? I mean, for the Mewtwo raid, yes. But right now I'm building up my Mew for the Mewtwo raid, which will be next week. I'm guessing, yeah, Dark Pulse is still a TM. Can you join the Mewtwo raid next week? Yeah. Just make sure you got your Mew ready. Right, Nasty Plot is a TM, right? I think it's a TM this gen. Maybe? You'll learn it. Move, remember it's 100. Remember if it's... Move, remember if it's 100. What? Wait, what are you saying to learn? Oh, I get it. I'm just being dumb. I have Nasty Plot. It came through with my fucking Xbox. There we go. Can you do Shiny Mew? As long as it's not a hacked Shiny Mew, then you should be able to. But that's not as much like me gonna stop you as much as the game. Alright, and yeah, I feel like Psychic is the other thing I'll keep, just to have Stab. Although I guess Psychic will be weak, right? Just remember remember to build it, I'd say. Wait, it learns Imprison. Yes, it does. Oh, you're gonna try and imprison Mewtwo? Alright, what should I give it other than that? To, like, build shit up. I mean, I guess I can just use Dark Pulse and stuff to build it up. Psychic is not very effective against Psychic, right? Not me, you're yeah, no. I was gonna keep the attacking moves. Oh! Oh, I should learn Imprison. Wait, but... does Imprison doesn't seal my moves, right? Oh! Oh, it might have Imprison. But it's not going to have Snarl. At the least, I doubt it'll have Snarl. Alright. Yeah, no, it won't have Snarl at the least. And that can lower its special attack, so... And that'll be able to lower its special attack even if it has a shield dot. I need to get Dark type. Alright. Let's change up our Terra types. Oh yeah, Larry made a cameo in the anime. It was like a blink and you'll miss it type cameo. I'm gonna be honest. He appeared in like the background of a shot for like 5 seconds, which is kind of funny. But... Alright. We are now Dark Terra type. The interior of buildings is so weird in this game. Pokemon type. Maybe do that then. So if it can't use its moves, it's screwed. That. Yeah, no, it is. More or less. Yeah, Psychic does half damage against Psychic. That's a thought. Do I have a move that can paralyze as an after effect? Like, has a high chance of paralysis as an after effect? That isn't just Thunderwave. So I guess Thunderbolt has a chance of paralysis? I'm guessing it's not a high chance, right? Alright. I haven't even beaten Violet. I'm gonna be honest, dude. I'd recommend beating Violet before completing in the Mewtwo raids. Because that thing's gonna be level 100. So unless you can build your Mew in, like, another thing... I don't know, like, the 7-star raids are meant to be endgame content. You're meant to do those after you've beaten the game. %. That's like a decent chance. Better than nothing is what I'd say. What if I gave it a Mirror Herb? No, okay, that won't do enough. You're back. Welcome back, Aimwise. You came back at, I mean, kind of the wrong time, because we've just about finished building our Mew. But the right time, because we're building our Mew. Alright, what item should I give it, I guess is the question. Alright. Can you see the set real quick? You can, you can. I've not got an item on it yet, but Terra Dark. HP and special attack. Modest. Shell Bell or leftovers, that's fair. I think I'll go Shell Bell. You haven't beaten 2 gyms yet? Then, yeah, maybe I wouldn't do the Mewtwo raid, because again, that thing's level 100. So unless you've, like, for some reason got a bunch of, like, really buff shit. Why Thunderbolt? Because it's a move that can paralyze as an after effect. So it does damage, and then it paralyzes. So my thought is I might be able to paralyze it during its shield phase. I'm gonna be honest, Thunderbolt is the one I'm most shaky on, so if you have a better suggestion, feel free to suggest. But... remember, it could have Nasty Plot. As in the Mewtwo? Yeah, that's why I've got Snarl. Snarl, I'd say, is best than Clear Smog. While maybe Rob should get Clear Smog. Snarl will lower its special attack. So I don't even need Clear Smog, because I can lower its special attack lower than it, like, into the negatives. And, yeah. It might have Calm Mind, which could be an issue instead, but maybe, Rob, if you bring Clear Smog, that could be an idea. Wait, will anything go obey for, like, level? I don't know if they do in raids or not, honestly. I'd check, I'd look it up. Sack Snarl for Clear Smoke, because if it sets up being greedy, you can completely reset it. Yeah, but if I use Snarl on it first turn, then it doesn't get an opportunity to Nasty Plot. Possibly. You're going to take Psychic, Shadow Ball, Nasty Plot, and Imprison? I feel like that's also a pretty good set. I don't know, I just feel like Snarl is a good bet because, you know, the special attack lower. Because then, like, I can stop it setting up myself. Because I doubt it's going to Nasty Plot, like, 2 turns in a row. Rob's in the Discord server. So you might as well conduct your business there, eh? Alright. I mean, yeah, I'd say just sort it in the Discord server, dude. The server is there for a reason. Alright. So yeah, Shell Bell. Do I bother buying it, or... You just beat the game for 7-star raids. Yes, exactly. We're on mobile, so you can't really watch the stream and do something at the same time. Ah, understandable. You'll get the message eventually. You're going to bed after this. That's also understandable. I hope you have sweet dreams. Oh, that's why I have Corviknight. I remember now. Maybe Draining Kiss for Thunderbolt? Would that be better than just Shell Bell? I mean, yeah. Especially if I have Nasty Plot of my own. Alright. Wait, you forget, did I complete the Zora hunt? I did, yeah, I got, what's it called? The... Hisuian Zora. But nah. You'd Covert Cloak it too if you, what's it called? If you have Draining Kiss. What does Covert Cloak do? I forget. Squishmallow, please don't repeat messages. It's kind of spammy. But fair enough, best of luck. Like, it had only been 3 messages as well. Alright. Battle items. You do not have the Covert Cloak. Removes all secondary effects from opponent's attacks. Oh, that's a good shout, because it probably is going to have Shadow Ball. Oh, that's smart. Because, yeah, I bet it's going to have Shadow Ball. Alright. How much is Mew being, Focus Blast 2 with speed drops? Honestly, I forget Focus Blast does that, because Focus Blast rarely hits to begin with. Alright. Oh, that's also not got the Covert Cloak. You ate all your fries? Damn. I guess you'll have to invest in the bottomless fries next time, eh? Alright. we gonna hop over there? There we go. Alright. Did you guys know the sandwich shops have an interior? It's funny because, like, none of the other buildings have interiors, but the sandwich shop specifically has interiors. It just amuses me. They also have, like, little pillars for your Pokemon, which is honestly adorable. Little guy. Look at that. Hi there. How are you? Yes, you love the new sandwich guy. Yeah, I didn't know he existed for, like, months. I just didn't know he was there until it was like, I've got a new sandwich, until I finally went in and he was like, I've got new sandwiches, and then proceeded to give me like 50 recipes all at once. Ball guy who? Okay, no, now that's going too far. Too far, sorry, yeah, no it is. Alright, nice butt cheeks, oh god. Don't do my boy like that. Alright. Where be the covert cloak? There it is. Bob. Bob. Alright. They're actually the same person. He got demoted! No! My boy! Okay, yeah, I cannot change the nickname of the Mew because it's a gift Mew. That's a shame. Anyway. It's in the Cherish Ball though, so that's... Suffering from Magnemite Syndrome. Wait, what's a Magnemite Syndrome? Yeah, this Mew's in a Pokeball, mine's in a Cherish Ball. You'll have to see it. Oh, it's sleeping! No, go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. He is inside my face. Adorable. Oh, Magmar Syndrome. I thought you said Magnemite Syndrome, and yeah, that's entirely on me. I wish Pokemon kept up with you better. Mew, you can go back to sleep the easy way or the hard way. Oh no. Horrifying. Why is Magnemite walking along the ground? You know what, good for him. He got hot chips, hell yeah. Alright. Yeah, I'd say that's you ready though for next week. I'm going to replace it with the Dunsparce again for now though. There's a fly in my room. I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, I'm going to replace it with the Dunsparce for now again though, because what was it called? Shiny Hunt. Why is Magma hovering if Magnemite is walking? That might be the case, mightn't it? Alright, here we go. Cannot go back onto the Dun team, not for now. Especially with Monday being another Dunsparce hunt. That would be borderline sacrilegious. Your head hurts and also you are very busy today, so goodbye and good luck on getting hubs for or shiny Terra raids. Understandable, Ruger. I hope your head feels better. But get good rest. Alright, let's look at a few more Terra raids, I think. We can probably do a couple more before the end of stream at this point. I would posit, I would say. Alright. But yeah, that's the Mew all set up, which is exciting. I'm looking forward to the Mewtwo raids. It's going to be fun. I don't know. I was annoyed that it was Mewtwo that they were like just foreshadowing the whole time. But the raids do actually seem kind of fun. I hope they do more, like, legendary raids that are 5 stars like that. I guess if they add more Pokemon like Mewtwo to, the game, it could be cool. Like, maybe they could do, like, a Rayquaza one. Although I guess Groudon and Kyogre wouldn't really need buffing for that, would they? Wait, can you see the set one more time? You had to text your friend while you were cleaning the set up. I mean, yeah, it's not really changed. I'm keeping Snarl. I personally value Snarl more than Clear Smog. If that's a mistake, I guess I'll find out the hard way. Max HP and special attack, a bit of speed. And then Snarl, Dark Pulse, Nasty Plot, Draining Kiss. I think they should give a special Terraform to just one other totally random Pokemon other than the legendary guy and friends. Yeah, no, I think it should be like... Minior. And that's it. It'd be hype. You're wondering, though, you're thinking there's going to be Terraforms. Like, the masked guy, his face gets bigger in the trailers. I think Luminion... Oh, I feel like you're a bit biased on that one, Felix. But yeah, you're right, actually. Luminion would be funny, just because it's such a useless Pokemon. Which others are going to get these new forms? No, I hope we don't get a bunch of new Terraforms. Especially not in the DLC, I'm going to be honest. Like, imagine if in the DLC we just get a bunch of these Terraforms. Because that means you have to buy the DLC to get them. But, what's it called? The 3 poison type guys, maybe? Oh yeah, that also makes sense. But I'm just not that big on the idea of a bunch of Pokemon getting terrestrialization forms. Because to me, terrestrialization appeals to me as a mechanic, because it's such a mechanic rooted in mechanics already existing in Pokemon, you know? It's like, hey, you can give your Pokemon another type. That's a cool mechanic to me. I don't think we need a bunch of weird forms to go with it. If they look cool, I'll end up liking the forms. But, like, I probably won't like them in concept. Kind of like Megas. But I feel like... Terrestrialization's made its place as a mechanic that... What's it called? Terrestrialization's made its place as a mechanic that is kind of based in just already existing mechanics, that being types. Its appealing factor is any Pokemon can be any type because of that. Pokemon was good before X and Y. I mean, Pokemon was good after X and Y as well, anyways. They made Sun and Moon after, so... And again, I feel like No, I don't feel like... I know Z-moves are my second favourite mechanic. Just because, again, it's not as intrusive into gameplay. I understand, like, Z-moves are, in a lot of ways, kind of not that great. But, like, overall, in, like, their impact on how the game works, I like them a lot for it. I understand why competitive players don't like Z-moves, because of the unpredictability it brings. But I'm not a competitive player, so... I need to actually be looking for raids. Alright. Let's go down the mountain. Like, we've got good games after X and Y. I don't agree with, like, this sentiment that Pokemon's gone downhill after X and Y. It can be blocked by Protect, too. No, like, Protect does, like, a similar thing to, like, Dynamax. It just reduces the move power. I don't think it blocks it entirely, does it? It just reduces the impact of the move. Which I like, because it gives more strategy to it, you know? Like, you can't just willy-nilly fire off Z-moves, because if your opponent protects... Like, Protect as a move is meant to be used in that kind of strategic way. Maybe change your date to an... I don't know, I don't really... Like, we're so close to the end of the stream, I feel like it would just be a bit overkill. There are a decent few other raids I can check, and if none of them are doable, then I'll probably just end. Is that a shiny Snover? That's shiny. That's a shiny Snover. Oh my god, it's a shiny Snover. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Crit capture. Hell yeah. Clip that for shorts. I probably should. Especially since I haven't had a shiny reaction in so long. Like, I was realizing the other day, I haven't had a shiny... Just a God of War here. I haven't had a shiny reaction on my shorts for ages. Mostly because I'm doing the Dunsparce and Minccino, which are both long-ass hunts. And honestly, the hunt after isn't going to be any better for clips. Because after I've completed one of them, I'm going to hunt for a box full of Krogunk. Although I guess I'm probably not going to get either of them before the DLC drops. And I'll do a few hunts over the DLC, for new DLC Pokemon. Got a Dragon Staraptor, sounds good to me. What we got here? Don't bring back the painful memories of Regice. If that was painful memories... You're there? There's like nothing here, bro. Why are you here? Just in the middle of fucking nowhere. What? It's like some random bit of snow. He's like, yeah, I like this place here. You aren't gonna chase me down. Weirdo. Anyway. Yeah, no, if you think Regice was that painful of a hunt, then never get into shiny hunting, Amos. I hate to say it, that wasn't a long hunt. It just wasn't. Especially given that I didn't even have the charm. Like, that was like a pretty average hunt. Why can I only do link codes? Because I'm offline. Because I restarted the game. Well, I guess it wasn't an average hunt in Scarlet and Violet specifically. But overall, that was a very, like, average soft reset hunt. That wasn't a hard hunt. Part of the reason it took so long was because I, like, took multiple breaks during it. Because I entirely stopped the hunt. Shiny hunting in general for a bit. After I debuted, because I only started shiny hunting on stream to procrastinate off my debut when I became green. Dragon Staraptor. Let's go with Zacian again, I think. I hope I have time. Tomorrow you're gonna get all of the Hatterene raids from Magic Bounce. Hell yeah, best of luck. Yeah, we didn't really do any of the focus raids today, huh? I was just kind of like, yeah, no, this is a Mewtwo raid prep stream, and I didn't do any of the prepping for Mewtwo raids. I just left them all. To be fair, I wanted herbs, so... I'm not gonna slate myself. Alright. No hub is a waste of time. Hey, we got 2, and that's pretty good running. Very often do we get less than that. Well, not less than that. Generally we get about 3. So 2's like a little below average, but we got 2 all the same, so I'm not gonna complain. Why did you avoid the attack? I mean in the focus ones. Oh yeah, no, definitely. Like, even if they... Oh, it's already dead. Okay, that's fine. What did you even use on it? Like, did you scream at it, or did you set up? Alright. Bottle cap. Outrage. I mean, I know you used Outrage, but I meant, like, did you do anything to set up? Or did you just one-shot it? Had an attack lower too, and no. What the hell? You just one-shot it like that? Are you sure that was 5-star? Alright. Alright. Rage Fist is your go-to rage strat. That's fair. Rage Fist is a good strat. My go-to one is a Azumarill, and if a Azumarill isn't going to work in that situation, it's probably Goldengo. I've just been using Zacian a lot lately, because Zacian's cool. Rayquaza's attack is huge, seemingly. Oh yeah, have you guys heard this, what's it called? They're going to... unlobotomize me. No, yeah, no, I can't actually remember what I was going to say now. At this point, whatever I was going to say is a thing of the past, you know? I've forgotten it, so I'm going to move on with my life. Spit it out, it's... I swallowed the spit, I'm sorry to say. I cannot remember. I'd say you can tell it's getting late in the stream, but like I'm generally like this during the stream anyway, so I can't really hide behind that as an excuse. Alright, I'm gonna check that Dragon Raid, and if it's not a 5-star, if it's a 5-star, we'll do it. If it's not a 5-star, I will end stream. And that's how we will do things. Alright. I hope you all had a great time. I certainly did. I've We've not done a Scarlet Violet raid stream in like about a month or so, I think. So this was a fun one to do. I think I will try to keep up with Scarlet Violet raids. Obviously, we will be doing more once the DLC releases, because I'm sure there'll be DLC raids. You just got Zorark? I mean, I think I'll just end off for now anyway. It's about ending time, so... But yeah, I hope you all had a great time. I certainly did. Of course, Mewtwo raids will be next week, September 1st, so make sure to stay tuned for that. We'll be doing a lot of Mewtwo's then, I do hope, and I hope our strategies also are functional and we don't get steamrolled. But yeah, I hope you all had a great time. I certainly did. That's the third time I've said that. And I hope you all have great weekends as well. I'll see you all tomorrow for Pokemon Gaia. Goodbye and good night.